Hey, what's up, guys? We are back again to showcase the best way to win the Rocket Rumble Challenge and the best Rocket Rumble Challenge deck in Clash Royale. So this will be either the most frustrating challenge or one of the more fun ones for you. You have to watch all of my tips and tricks and play and practice it. Otherwise, you will have a miserable time because it is the most unique challenge that they've created in a while, and it's an entirely different metagame. Basically, this rocket that costs 7 elixir goes directly towards the 3 crown. And it takes 3 rockets plus any small spell to finish off the 3 crown. So typically people will go in for the rocket, and then tornado or freeze to finish off the tower. The reason that tornado is really good, monk blocks the rocket. It doesn't actually knock the rocket back at the opponent. It just blocks the rocket. So that means that the rocket just goes and disappears. Tornado can pull the monk away so that your opponent can't counter the monk, dropping that on top of the rocket to eviscerate or evaporate the rocket. Since the rocket can't disappear because the monk is pulled far enough away, you get a really good trade with tornado, and you also do enough damage to 3 crown because you're getting that extra little bit of damage to deal the damage to win the game. Also, the other strategy that people are going to be playing is Elixir Golem. If they're actually good, it's going to be Elixir Golem or Rocket strategy. If they run Rocket strategy, you're going to have a fast cycle with 4 1 elixir cost cards. And then you'll also have Monk to dissipate their Rocket. And you're going to have these 4 1 elixir cost cards to cycle back to that Rocket as quickly as you can. So if you cycle more Rockets than your opponent faster, you're just going to win the game. If they have Elixir Golem, which a lot of people will try to do just to cheese you, you drop your Executioner directly behind your Princess Tower. And what that does is the Executioner will not be able to get tornadoed into the Elixir Golem, and then they lose. Because the Executioner just kills all their stuff. You cycle Rockets, you win the game. You cycle back to Evolved Skeletons, you're easily able to defend. I never lost to Elixir Golem in any of the times that I was playing. And there's a third version of decks that you might be playing against. Everything else is trash. Elixir Golem is okay if you're trying to speedrun, but a little bit scary. It's not the most optimal. Or Rocket strategy, which is the best, and then trash decks. Those are the 3 types of decks that you guys will face. So let's get into business and show you guys what I'm talking about in this challenge. If you want to copy the deck, here it is. And yeah, I'm really excited to show you guys what's happening. Let's freaking go. Let's get it. All right, so we're gonna jump right into it. Also, wait, did I just go into, is this a challenge? I don't think this is a challenge. I think I actually just jumped into a regular match. Yeah, so the way it works is there's 2 forms on this rocket. You want to wait for it to hit the 2nd form, and then it takes like a few seconds, then you can go monk. And then you can pop the ability here like this. Oh, he tornadoed, so then I wasn't able to use the monk to reflect it. I would have been able to reflect it, but yeah. We're playing against a top 600 player, and he just showed like what is the scary thing that happens in this game mode. If the opponent is smart enough to use the tornado to pull your monk away so then you can't dissipate the rocket, then you're going to have a pretty bad trade. So he should be able to do that, and watch what happens. The rocket just kind of goes away. Since this isn't in the challenge, and this is just like a practice against a top ladder player, I'm glad that I am able to show the game mechanic of it. Hopefully we're able to go 12-0 in the actual challenge and not lose any games, but this one is definitely destined to be an L. I don't think I'm going to be able to win after what he's done here. He'll probably tornado it again. We're going to go in for the monk. He's probably going to tornado it any second now. Let's just go click the monk ability early. Oh, even if I clicked it early, he's still tornadoed. So yeah, it's really, really good. That's just something that happens. We'll say well played, and hopefully he actually 3 crowns us. The worst thing that could happen here is if this guy decides to make the game go on longer to troll us. I want to at least like move to the next game so we don't waste any time. Also, Luna with a $70 dono, $79 dono says, missed you. How's it hanging? It's hanging so well. Like, it's actually going so superb. Life could not be much better. After the computer broke, I came back after an amazing vacation. My computer broke and it was awful. But I ended up getting a call today, and I heard it was fixed. So I'm super, super psyched for that. And yeah, I can't say anything but good things about how the trajectory of things are going. I didn't get sick after a trip around the world, which is something that I would have never anticipated. I would definitely have expected to get sick. You travel for 50 hours and you somehow don't get sick. I feel like that's like the only time that's ever happened to me. Like usually when I go to Finland, I get sick every time. So yeah, we don't have monk here, so we're gonna lose. I was just wanting him to 3 crown me instead of making this game go forever. He might be really not a nice person and like not tornado or do a spell on this. Sometimes, for me, when I was practicing, I actually was purposely like not doing that, so then they would go in for rockets, then I could practice the timing. And I realized that if you drop the monk behind your 3 crown, what happens is if you drop it there, then you have more of an ability to, oh wait, we didn't even do it yet. Okay, so we'll join the challenge. Yeah, I did not try the challenge. Sorry about that, guys. I should have played my first game in the challenge. Wait. Bring that. Let's go back here. Go and click copy. And let's go into the challenge, and hopefully this works. Really love if they're... Yeah, I'm able to copy it. So this is the deck. This is how we're going to be playing. We should win every game in the challenge. We played against a 600 player in the world, so it's tough. Best tower troop for this challenge? It doesn't matter. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter. The thing is, like, you just want to make sure that you are running and spamming more rockets than the opponent. That is the way to win. We dropped our rocket there. Instead of trying to go for the monk, I just want to not get behind on rocket cycle. Important. He's probably going to go monk. We'll see if he does or doesn't. I didn't have tornado in cycle, so he could have done that. Whoever cycles rockets faster does win this. Oh, he just lost. Okay, cool. But yeah, since he is not running the right version of the deck, you will witness how easy it is to win. I don't really care about cycling anything besides one Elixir cost cards and the Executioner clean up, and then I can rock it. So because I have a quicker card cycle than him, we're going to be spamming more rockets and winning more games. Yeah, it's just going to be a really simple process to win. Again, thank you so much, Luna, for the $80 dono. That was incredibly generous. All right, so yeah, now they can't keep up with us because guess what? We have cycled more rockets than them, and it doesn't really matter. Okay, that was actually a really good monk. I'm surprised that they knew how to do that. Obviously, this person has played the challenge before and tested out what's good. And yeah, that's kind of impressive that they knew the right timing. But anyway, you always want to drop the monk behind your king tower if you want to get the most optimal placement. I'm not going to be foolish here. I'm just going to go in for an executioner. And then I can also go in for a tornado afterward, just to guarantee that we're able to clean this up and then go for an electro spirit or something else if we need to. I want to reset the wizard so it does eventually die. So it does take 3 rockets for you to win with the tornado. That's kind of what we're going for here. It seems like this guy's played extremely well so far, but it doesn't matter. Also, when you drop your rocket, you always want to drop it closer to your tower. It just makes sense to do that since it has a really long travel projectile. Like, it's able to hit from everywhere, so you just rather drop it here than a little bit further up. It just makes more sense. I wasn't able to afford the monk plus the ability there. It wasn't double elixir yet. It's all going to come down to who cycles quicker, and I think I do, so I should just win the game. As long as we're able to defend this, I do win, so I'm going to go and drop the executioner and then immediately go in for a rocket, and then we're going to go for an ice spirit, and we're going to tornado on his monk. He's going to drop the monk for sure, and we're going to tornado it, and we'll win the game. So that's what's going to happen here. Is he going to do it? Oh, wait, did I mess up? I dropped it in the wrong spot. Oh, no. Did I throw? Oh, wait, I'm fine. I can just do it again. I can just do it again. Bro, I didn't realize. If I can just kill a minion horde, I'm fine, right? I just need to stop this. I just need to stop this. Please, let me rock it. Oh, please, yes! That was way too close. How did we get someone that knew the right rocket timing at the very start? That is crazy. That is so funny. I wonder if he's Ultimate Champion or if he's like played a lot. I don't know. He's definitely played that a bunch. He didn't miss a single rocket reflection. Like, you have to challenge yourself and like learn how to do that. That was funny. Oh, that was a really funny game. Anyway, that probably won't happen again. I don't think that the games will be that close, but maybe this will just be a troll challenge and I'll lose a lot. Who knows? When I was practicing, I was winning every single game. So I don't know if that's going to happen here. We'll see. All right, we're going to go for the monk. We're going to pop the ability if I can get it. Oh, it trolled me. That was not it. You know, that really wasn't it. I hit it, but I didn't hit it. You feel me? I don't know if you guys feel me on that. Anyway, pretty bad decision for him to go Goblin Barrel. As long as we can cycle more rockets than him, even if we mess up our monk ability, we're fine. So it is what it is. That was too close. Dude, that was hilarious. That was way too close. 100%. Anyway, since we have 1 elixir cost cards like Ice Spirit and Electric Spirit, even if like we get a little bit further behind, we just need one more rocket and we're fine. So he might freeze us or something. That's the one thing I'm slightly scared about. Nothing else really phases me that much. So again, one more rocket and a spell ensures the victory. So that's all I need to do here. Fire Spirit and then the rocket, and then I will win if this rocket connects first. If my rocket comes down first, I win. So I'm just going to try to load it in now. I think I won. If he doesn't freeze this or monk it or whatever, like, I think we try to just tornado here. Okay, I need to get better at the timing. All right, I probably tornado when it pops up. When my second form of the rocket pops up, that's when I think I tornado. We're learning out here. I haven't actually had to use tornado in any of the matches that I played. I did practice it a bit. I will show you guys. So literally like Elixir Golem easy. I beat this. I did lose here. I practiced a few, but most of the games I was just like winning with like Elixir Golem or like deciding to give up because I just wanted to test my rocket timings and see how many times I could reflect the monk thing. As you guys noticed, I was not very successful in the games that I tested. I've been trying to get better at it. But the way that I have been more successful is realizing that you drop the monk in the back instead of here. If you drop the monk here, it doesn't really reflect. All right, let's see if we can do it for science. All right, so second form, probably wiggling and jiggling. All right, it's going to go now. Let's pop it. Monk should be able to reflect it or at least cancel it out. Beautiful. That's what you want. If you're able to cancel that out, if you don't have the rocket in your start, that's good. So drop your monk in the positioning that I just showed, and you drop it in that timing. And you can rewind the video if you want to practice it and copy it. Go into the event tab and really try to get that timing down. Every other thing in the game does not matter that much. And if you mess it up like him, then you just lose. If the opponent has a faster cycle than you, you just can't do anything. So, Dagger Duchess, I don't, again, it doesn't really matter what tower you're using. I don't want to be disingenuous about that. If it mattered, I'd let you guys know. It just doesn't. So he has the monk out of cycle, so he can't do anything besides spam at the bridge. Or I guess do that. And doesn't really do anything to me. In double elixir, I think I can afford the monk. I don't think I can afford it right now. Or maybe I can. Maybe I can, guys. If I can, that would be hilarious. I'm going to do it. I'm going to pop the ability. Oh, I did. Nice. We just ate 2 rockets alive. That's sick. So you need to play tornado right when you see the monk. Okay. The people in the chat are saying you play tornado right when you see the monk. That makes sense. You don't make predictions or anything. You just have to have fast fingers and not be stupid. You know, that's kind of cool to realize that you can just react and be okay. All right, we learned something today. Thank you, chat. I love you guys. I appreciate that. I did find the best deck, but I did not know the appropriate way to counter things. It is unfortunate that I not figured that out before. Thank you, guys. It is 3 a.m. for me, so I do stay up very, very late to do these challenges. Hopefully you guys enjoy that, and if you do, definitely drop a like on the video. It goes a long way. We see the monk, we're at tornado as soon as we see it. That's what our friend said, and we learned. Tornado as soon as you see the monk. That's what you do. Thank you, chat. I love you guys. You are incredible. Freeze is decent too. Yeah, freeze allows you to freeze the rocket, so then you can delay the rocket a little bit, so maybe you can win that way. And you freeze the rocket and you freeze the king tower, because the freeze does enough damage to allow you to 3-crown with 3 rockets. So it's like a cool gimmicky thing. A lot of people running tornado and freeze. How do you stop people from tornadoing your own monk, though? You don't. That's the fun thing. You don't. And the other thing is, I also super want to run Executioner over Wizard, because Wizard dies to lightning, so you'll lose to a lot of really weird stuff. Like Executioner will survive, so you can defend against Elixir Golem decks. I just wanted to make that very clear to you guys in case you all were wondering. Yeah. It's important to understand. Oh, yeah, now I get to show you guys what's up. All right, I have not lost into Elixir Golem yet, so I'll show you how to win this. I'm an Electric Spirit here, and we just use our Executioner in that positioning, because if they drop a tornado, the Executioner is blocked behind your tower. It's so big brain. It's really big brain. And if you guys want to know how I found that out, one of my best friends is one of the best 3 Musketeer players in the world. So what he did against Electro Giants is he ended up dropping his 3 Musketeers there. And then the Electro Giant player would hurt derp, try to pull the 3 Musketeers into the Electro Giant. And it was just really funny. Oh, I messed up. I kind of botched that. It's fine. I'm still going to win, but that was kind of foolish on my end. It is fine. again, we can just cycle back, so it's not like it matters. But I do think that's kind of funny. When he goes Elixir Golem, all we have to do is drop our evolved skeletons, and what happens is he like feeds us Elixir for free, so it's obviously very good for me. And also him clicking the monkey ability is a little bit of a waste. He's going to lose his Witch. I mean, he can't keep up with a 3-crown race. It is impossible. It literally is the impossible for Mr. Impossible. Thank you for the Elixir Golem, because I get free Elixir, and all I have to do is defend. So, of course, our priority is going to be dropping our Executioner there, and then tornadoing as soon as we get the Elixir, and then it cleans everything up, and then it's just really easy. If you have Wizard, it just isn't as robust as this. Oh, one of my other favorite things to do for memes, for the walls, is dropping your rocket here. And then when you have evolved skeletons, Electric Spirit, and other like cheap distractions, it's not like they can spam into you. Like, it's just not going to work. He has to spam into this, but if he does, he loses. So, yeah, we're a tornado, and it does enough damage. And then, wait. Yep. It does enough damage to the tower paired with the rocket. So it's like a amazing combo where you tornado the monk away so it can't reflect the rocket. And you also do a little bit of extra damage to be able to get the 3-crown. As you can see, I did practice it a bit, and it worked out really well for me. If you haven't practiced this game mode, you will have a miserable time. So yeah, definitely a huge thank you to everyone that's here in the chat that has practiced and given us more tips. Definitely like the video, because, I mean, this type of stuff, it's not easy. Like, this is not me just using my good mechanics in game and then winning. It's more so like, hey, I figured out the right strategy, I play this a lot, and I'm delivering it as fast as possible. So if you guys want to see more of that, and also subscribe, because, you know, if you ever want to see more challenges, I'll always be here with it, you know? Anyway, we're a tornado, so then we mess up his monk. And then we're in a good spot because we have a quicker card cycle than him. When he cycles monk, it costs 5 elixir, and then he also ends up dropping more elixir than that. So I think I just won the game already. Yeah, I think we just go rocket silo, and then we go skeletons, and then we cycle more. So could be a win here. Notice how we have a rocket again, and he doesn't have one, and then his monk's on the map, so he can't reflect this. So that's the way that I like to play this challenge. You get the rocket advantage, and you just keep bombarding your opponent. So good play. All right. You know what? Screw it. We're not even gonna do anything, because he's just gonna monk it. So I rather just win with this and then rocket and then secure the bag with the tornado. It's definitely better to do that, I think. If I can afford the tornado, I should win. I should be able to afford the tornado. Whenever I see the monk, pull it. Pull it the other side, and that's it. Game. So yeah, when you have the advantage, they can't really stop it. So yeah, just keep up the 4-card cycle, the really quick card cycle, and you win the game. Instead of delaying the game and trying to reflect their monks and then maybe messing up and letting them back into the game, just take the surefire of victory when you're ahead. You just cycle 4 cards, you tornado their stuff away, and you win. At least that's what I've seen. It just hasn't failed me yet. I think we get a 12-0 in this, maybe, which would be really cool. Maybe I'm also going to curse myself. Who knows? I like rocket siloing at the start, so then we get the advantage. Oh, this is a little bit sketchy and scary, not going to lie. I am going to go for an Ice Spirit here, and then skeletons, and then I think we're okay, but not great, right? Yeah, we do get that going down, so that's important. And then we can Executioner afterward. So I think I'll 3-crown this guy. I don't think it will be an issue. I don't think it will go into double or triple elixir, but who knows? You never know out here. A tornado, we're going to be able to kill that. And I haven't lost the Elixir Golem yet, so I would assume if I am playing the more casual challenge instead of playing against top players, it would be even easier right now. So I don't think I'm going to have any problems here. We'll see. All right, let's do this. Go skellies. Electro Spirit. Yeah, we're just going to kill this, and then the rocket blasts off, and then we're just one more rocket and we win the game. As you can see, like, this challenge is really easy. It doesn't matter if you lose a tower. All you have to do is focus on defending, and you'll win the game. I'm actually going to Executioner before I go in for the rocket, because I want something on the map so I can defend the rocket a little bit more effectively. Yeah, now I'm going to rocket silo. He has to drop stuff into the Executioner, which is a terrible play for him, but that's what he has to do. So then the game is over because we can evolve skeletons. And then we can just block the rocket, and he's going to lose the game because he can't do anything. It's just kind of a cool mechanic. Like, if you understand it a little bit better than your opponents, you're going to beat everyone. That's how it works. Practice my deck. Go into events. If you lose with the deck, you're probably just not very good at it. How it is, honestly. It's not an easy deck to play, but once you understand how the challenge works, you will win all of your games. You really have to use my tips. If you're not dropping the Executioner in the spot that I was doing it, and you're losing, it's because you are not playing it correctly. If you flame me in the comment section and you say my deck's bad, and you're losing to Elixir Golem, you're just really not good at the game. I haven't lost to it yet, so, with this deck, which is really, really cool. Anyway, we're going to see if he's got a 3-card cycle or not. Or sorry, not a 3-card cycle. We're going to see if he's got the cheapest cycle possible or not. We could be okay here. Pop it. Does the freeze stop it? Nope. Nice. So we completely canceled his out, and even though he froze, he got outplayed. So that was really cool. Because if we had dropped it at a worse timing, he would have stopped my monk cancel out. But yeah, if you drop your monk here or in front of the tower and you're dumb, then you're not going to be able to have as much time. But the monk hugs the king tower. You have a lot more time to make that work. I just wanted to highlight that really quick for y'all. I know a lot of people don't know that. Anyway, we're up, so I don't feel compelled to do anything besides like tornado his monk away and win the game. Wherever he drops the monk, we're tornado away and we'll win. Fast fingers here. Good with the game. No matter where he goes, doesn't matter. Okay, he's not going to try tornado. He just loses. All right, cool. He's not going to try to go monk, which was interesting because like if he doesn't try to go monk, then he can't stop this and he just automatically loses. Like the only way you stop this is if you go monk, my man. Like that is, you need it. You need it in your deck. You need to have the monk to at least have mind games with the opponent. Otherwise, it's an automatic game. Because, like, I'm up. So if I'm up, he loses. Because he can't catch up. If that makes sense. Yeah, he's, like, dropping an Executioner at the bridge. That's so desperate. Makes sense. I mean, hey, it happens. This is why you don't have this type of deck where you need monk. So, GG. He just didn't have a good deck and he took it out. That's how it works. If you run a worse deck than mine, you will lose. I do think that if you were able to somehow fit a freeze and, like, a tornado in this deck, then you could actually win against other people. Like, the Executioner is not great in the mirror matchup, but the freeze is, because the freeze can freeze monks, and it can also freeze the rocket. So if you're in, like, the last second rocket race, the freeze could give you an advantage. But without Executioner, you lose to Elixir Golem. So, like, my deck is safer. This is, like, probably the safest deck, because you have 4 1-cost cards. You can get back to this rocket, and then not cycle anything else. That's like what you want. And then the tornado allows you to like counter their monk. And then the Executioner is just there against all the Elixir Golem and people that are trying to cheese you. Yeah, this deck is really expertly crafted. I do say so myself. Freeze is more expensive than tornado though. Yeah, but you're not cycling tornado unless you absolutely need it. Like you're not cycling tornado or freeze that much unless you need to. It's like not ideal at all. Okay, so we're just going to do this. We should be fine. I think this is... Like, ideally, we play against Elixir Golem decks because then there's no shot I lose. I could lose in a mirror matchup if my opponent outplays me or something. But if their deck just sucks, they can't beat me. It's not possible. I can't wait for other YouTubers to be like, I Elixir Golemed and won the challenge. And I'm like, oh, man, it's so bad. It's so mid. But yeah, I guarantee you other YouTubers are going to say Elixir Golem is the way to win. And it is not the way to win. So, yeah. Get better at the game, use my decks, and you guys should dominate these challenges. Of course, this deck might take a little bit more time than skillessly spamming Elixir Golem, but as you can see, Elixir Golem isn't very consistent. It just doesn't work. If you play into the better decks in the challenge, you're just going to automatically lose. So, yeah, I just want to be real with y'all. We have the Executioner counter pushing here. We're going to go for a Rocket Silo again, and then Electro Spirit, and then we're actually going to use the Tornado on defense. The reason why I'm using... Maybe I don't even have to. Well, you could use the tornado on defense and then cycle back to another tornado. Well, hypothetically, if this was close, I would tornado their units off, then I would cycle back to another tornado and win the game. But I didn't need to. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm just going to win it. We're going to go next. Clash Royale making the most boring game modes for real, for real. I like this game mode. I actually literally do like this. I like the fact that it's unique. I like the fact that it's a new meta. I like the fact that you have to innovate to create some way to win. The one thing I don't like is if this was like super high level and I was playing against people at my skill level, then it would be uncomfortable because it is dependent on the card cycle that you get. So like if someone rockets earlier than you, they're going to win. But like, since I'm better than the people I'm playing against and I figured out how to play the challenge because I spent the time and energy to do that, yeah, I mean, like, I'm consistently winning the game. And it's fun, you know? It's fun when you're winning. Just be better. Be better and win is the motto of the story. Anyway, I don't have monk, so this is bad. So like, let's say if this guy's like same level as me, then maybe I lose because I didn't get my rocket down as fast as him, which is unlucky, right? Because he just was able to, and I didn't have monk in my starting hand, so there's no way of stopping him. Anyway, we did have a fast cycle here, so we're just gonna rocket silo as fast as we can. Let's see what he does. It'd be unfortunate if he froze on that or something and then finesse me. This is gonna be a close game. I think I might lose if he has freeze. That's the thing. I think I lose if he has freeze. Yeah, I do lose if he has freeze. He knows that whoever gets this rocket down faster wins. So he's cycling all of his one-cost cards, and he's going to go in for it. And I'm going to go in for it. And whoever drops the rocket first... Actually, screw it. Let's go here. Because my rocket will go slightly faster since it's higher up. Mine will reach his tower quicker. I think I win. And he's not able to freeze it. Alright, if he monks, I lose. But I just wanted tornado early so I could get the damage down. I think I win. I think I win. Yeah, easy. Go. So, because I used the big brain thing, I didn't even think of that until right now. But the way that spells work in Clash Royale is the closer they are to your tower, the faster they arrive. So, because the spawn of the rocket is wherever you drop it. If I drop my rocket closer to the middle of the map, it's obviously going to spawn on his 3-crown faster than his spawns on my 3-crown. We're better. Let's go. That worked. Next game. That was a close one? Yeah. I played well, except the tornado was trash. The early tornado was awful. That I actually could have lost the game if you had monked. But yeah, in the rocket race, you drop your rocket closer to the bridge if they have nothing else to support their stuff. This guy's ready to trash deck, he automatically loses. But the last thing was cool. I was able to showcase a new mechanic. Like, I like these game modes because they're just meant for a casual challenge. 1-12 win, and that's it. And you learn a lot, you outplay your opponent, you dominate, you push up. It's cool. If you guys, again, are looking for other decks, do not. This is the deck to play. The other decks just aren't as consistent, and I promise you that. I tested a lot of other things, but the one thing I was failing at was the monk ability, and you guys helped me out with that. Oh, sorry, the tornado. I didn't really know, like, the tornado timing. I was, like, trying to predict it or something, but you don't have to predict it. You just look at it, and then you're fine. It doesn't matter if this takes a tower. I don't care. He's going to lose. We're just going to... Actually, let's go execution so we don't get 3 count. Then we're going to fire spirit. He's dead. Too easy. That's why you have executioner. It's way more robust. It won't even die to the giant skeleton watch. And then when it's alive, we can maybe rocket silo with it. Why not be a certifiable savage out here? All right, let's go for the rocket silo and then have tornado in hand. And then, okay, yeah, no, he did something stupid. He's dead. Let's ice spirit and then evolve skeletons and whatever he drops. He's gonna have to drop something. You can't let this rocket go. You can't let this rocket go. You can't. All right, you're dead. Nah, I'd win, said the rocket. And if he monks, we have NATO, so he's just dead. Okay. As you can see, this is the superior strategy. I'm surprised that even got to 10 wins. Like, how did he get to 10 wins with that? I'm actually, maybe pass Royale? Yeah, no, pass Royale. Makes sense. If you have pass Royale, you can brute force your way up. But like, as you can see, the non-pass Royale player, he was running Rocket Cycle, and he had like a decent strategy. He had an okay strategy. It wasn't great. It wasn't better than ours, but it was a decent strategy. Like that is what the better players are going to be doing. And then you're going to be playing against a lot of herp derps that just randomly spam stuff, and they don't really know what they're doing, which is okay. It's understandable. Not everyone has the time to like learn how to play these challenges. Oh, wow. He's running Sparky. That's not good for him. I have Monk. I feel like that has to be like one of the worst cards to play in this challenge. Like legitimately the worst. Like, is that the worst card? Is that actually the worst card to play in the challenge? Possibly. I don't know. You guys let me know. I think it is. What's a worse card to play than Sparky in this challenge, guys? Please let me know, because I would love to know. If you guys know, I want to know. Okay, bro. All right, so 2 more rockets and we win. Monk the bridge? Yeah. Monkey the bridge isn't smart, though, because it doesn't kill the tower. We're not trying to kill that tower anyway. All right, well, this is not great. I messed that up pretty hard, but it's fine. We should be A-okay here on defense. I'm just going to stop that so I don't lose the game, and then I'm going to Electric Spirit so then I can defend against this monk. Or, sorry, not this monk. Mega Knight. Good Ice Spirit. I need a Fire Spirit here, too. I don't think I played that super well. I definitely ineffectively defended that, but it's fine. I want to be able to use the rockets here, but I'm down a lot of Elixir. I think I played that like trash. I need to start going for the 3 crown, but at the same time, I feel like pressure to defend. So I'm going to force the defense first, just because it's safer, you know? It is the safer bet. I can go Monk here, pop the ability on the Sparky, then Electric Spirit afterwards, and guarantee it does die, and the Monk does not take extra hit. Oh, wow, it did. Kind of unfortunate. Fine. Could have been better. We do need 2 more rockets, so that's all I need to do is defend 2 more times cost effectively, and I will win the game. I was super surprised that this guy got higher in the challenge, but I guess I'm just not playing this very well. We're going to rocket silo here, and then we're going to go in for our skeletons on top of the Mega Knight. I think I should be able to distract that for long enough. Maybe I'm wrong, but we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, I'm going to get 3 crowned, or I'm going to 3 crown him. It's going to come down to the wire, I guess. All right, we're going to do this, pop the ability. And then should be able to get 1 more rocket silo. It's going to be a little bit closer than the other games. Sorry about that, guys, but it had to be done, you know? Sometimes it just got to be that way. Other mans. All right, we're to Ice Spirit, Fire Spirit, Vector Spirit, Skeletons. That goes through. We Tornado and we win. 9 wins in Rocket. Well, that's the most desperate Rocket ever. GG. As you can see, you have a lot more defensive capabilities because you have 1-cost cards that can distract your opponent. And you also have Tornado, so like you can stall for a while, even if the game's a little bit sketchy. And even if you lose like both of your towers, you're not going to lose the game because it only takes 3 rockets to win. So it only takes 3 rockets. 11-0, guys. The only game we lost was the one at the start when I was practicing and playing against a ranked 600 player. So when he tornadoed my monk away, you guys saw that I lost. So the only person we lost against finished 600 in the world. But you know, that's better than me, so it is what it is. Can we defend rocket by using our own rocket? Not really. Unless you're going to rocket faster than the opponent. All right, guys. Last game of the challenge. Let's go. Easy wins. No mediocre. It's going to be like the fastest challenge win y'all have ever seen, right? No mediocre, just dominant W's here all the time, right? That's what we're going for, at least. I'm thinking, like, possibly, maybe even going in for, oh, wait, what we can do here is we can Executioner, Ice Spirit to soak it, Electric Spirit after, Tornado Skeletons, and then this, and then Ice Spirit after. Beautiful. I play that so clean, right? Yeah, look at that gameplay, guys. Sinister. When you cycle 1 elixir cost cards, it's criminal what you can get away with. And then we just go rocket silo. Just 2 more and he's dead. So the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to guarantee hover like a NATO here, so I don't get finessed by a monk. And I think that we're okay because we do have Executioner on the back end. All I need is 1 more rocket, so that's what I'm going to do. If I can defend this, I win the game. I don't even need to defend this well. I just need to defend it. I can lose a tower here. You always want to have like the sight of, what do I need to do? Do I need to fully defend, or do I just need to defend? And if it's just defend, then sack the tower, guarantee that you can cycle 1 more rocket silo and win the game. Like, my mission right now is to conserve as much elixir as I can, so that I can build up a big push in the right-hand side, then I can protect my rocket silo and win the game. Because right now, he lost Elixir Golem. He fed me elixir. I have a monk and an Executioner here on the right-hand side. I have Electric Spirit Skeletons, Ice Spirit to just keep this thing bodyguarded. Even though he like took a tower, he can't drop things on top of that because we have Ice Spirit Tornado. There are multiple ways of me preserving that, and then we just NATO and we win the game. As you can see, easiest challenge ever. If you guys listen to what I said, copy my strategy, and you'll get a 12-0. Hopefully you guys vibe with that. Definitely drop a like on this video. It goes a long way. It supports me. I spent around 1.5 hours practicing this and coming up with the best strategy and showing you guys, you know, how to do it at 3 a.m. my time. Definitely a pretty big investment for me. So if you guys want to see this considerably more often in the future, all that stuff, good way of helping me out is not donating money or anything. Just literally dropping a thumbs up on the video. Subscribe for more daily content. I literally put out a video every single day. whether it's fun, meme content, or just like, you know, showcasing the best decks in Clash Royale. I got you guys with a stream or a video every single day. So yeah, if you subscribe, there will be something. And check out the pinned comment, because I finally did Trash or Treasure, where I responded to your guys' comments and I used your decks in a video and I ranked them. And my editor spent an entire week on this video. We poured our blood, sweat, and tears into it, and it was seriously sensational. Like, it was a 24-minute video that was professionally edited. That, as I said, guys, like, I was going to put more time and effort into my content, and I think I have delivered on that. So, yeah, check that out in the pinned comment. We went through your guys' decks to find the best deck in Clash Royale, and we rated every deck, gave improvements, hopefully make your guys' decks better, and, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I love you no matter when or where you're watching. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Again, shout out to Luna and everyone else here that has just been here to support. Luna, thank you again for the $80 donut. That was insane. Is Giant Skeleton viable still? Yes, it is, says Ethan was asking for that. Giant Skeleton deck, just type in SirTag Giant Skeleton. You guys can type in, if you are ever looking for a deck in Clash Royale, type in SirTag and then the deck, card, whatever in YouTube search, and then it'll pop up. Anyway, no matter when or where you're watching, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. It's 3:12 a.m. here, so I'm going to head to bed, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.